Hello. Um, so this week we're gonna move on with the radicals unit. So this we've actually done before when we were doing quadratics. But we can't do the rest of it till I make sure, that you know how to do all this stuff. So, we're gonna be breaking down radicals and simplifying them. So if you remember, we're trying to break them down into prime numbers. Basically, 2, 3, 5, and 7 are the ones that we usually come across. And the idea is to find pairs of numbers because a radical is asking you what number are you multiplying by itself inside of whatever number that's given. So I recommend to keep yourself organized that you divide by 2 as many times as you can, then 3, then 5, then 7. So, like if you have 180. I know some people just want to divide by whatever, but it just helps keep you organized so you know what all your pairs are. So I'm going to divide by 2, and I'm going to get 90. And then divide by 2, and I get 45. So 45 is an odd number, so I can't divide by 2 anymore. So now I'm going to divide by 3. And I get 15, and then if I divide by 3 again, I get 5. So the nice thing about that is that now all of my pairs are together. There's one left over. So just remember that once a number has been divided, it kind of goes away. This is what we have. So any number that you circle is going to move to the outside of the radical as like a single, right? Because I had a pair of 2s and a pair of 3s. Then inside my radical, I put whatever was left over because there weren't any pairs for that one. So then just multiply the numbers together and you get 6 radical 5. And there you go. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple more just to make sure we remember this. So start by dividing by 2. I would get 64, 2 and 32, 2 and 16, 2 and 8, 2 and 4, 2 and 2. So every time I have a pair of 2s, I'm going to circle them. These are all gone. Then I have 1, 2 left. So on the outside, I have 2 times 2 times 2, one for each group. And then on the inside, I have my leftover 2. So if I multiply these together, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So I have 8 radical 2. Okay, so down here, this one we can't even divide by 2. So when that happens, just, it's okay. Just move right on to 3. And then this one, if you divide by 3, you would end up getting a decimal. One way to tell if a number is divisible by 3 is to add up the digits and see if they're divisible by 3. So 2 plus 4 plus 5 is 11. Can't divide 11 by 3, so you can't divide the number by 3. So for sure I can divide by 5 though, because it ends in a 5. So that's going to give me 49. And then 49 I can't divide by 5, I can't divide by 2, can't divide by 3, so I'm going to divide by 7. And then, there we go. So, I have a pair of 7s. 49 is gone, and I have a 5 left over. So on the outside, I'm going to put my 7. On the inside, I'm going to put my 5. So remember, pairs go on the outside, leftovers go on the inside. And then last one. Okay, so start by dividing by 2. Right, yeah. And then 2 again. 2. And I can't divide by 2 anymore, so I'm going to divide by 3. So now I'm going to circle anytime I have a pair. These guys go away. And I've got one left. So on the outside, I've got 2 times 3, and on the inside, I have 2. So this becomes 6 radical 2. So none of my examples did this, which, oops, but sometimes you do have more than one leftover that goes back on the radical, and if that happens, just multiply them together, just like you did the numbers on the outside. Okay. So good luck with simplifying.